cars. So I did part one on this, and I was like, you know what? I need to start getting some better cars. I had the Ruined Trabak, and I was doing good with it, you know. And now I'm working my way up the leaderboard, and I've been noticing. I'm sorry, my mic cut up there. I've been noticing that I'm not too much on the richest side. I may be level 109, but I also have $50,000. It's not easy when it comes to bills and stuff like that. You gotta pay a lot. And I was like, you know what? I need a car that you can just pick up on the side of the street and do really good with. Have a really good car. And this is the car I found. The Sabre Turbo. See, I have nothing put into this car other than color and race brakes and a wheelie bar. That's it. I have no engine upgrades or anything on this car. This car cost me about 15 grand, 13 grand, around there. And let's just say this car is amazing at drifting. Like, you don't even have to stance it. It's just already like, it just already has like, it's also good on power drifts. And I have a car that I've picked out that I'll be spending 50 grand on, that I found off the street, and I'll see how it turns out. So that can turn into a good drift car. But I spent about 13 grand on this car, and to me that's pretty decent for how the drift is. So expecting that a Futo could do nothing like this, and you'd spend more on a Futo than you would this car. This car, you can just find it anywhere on the street or anything, pay about $3,000 to make it your personal vehicle, and then that's pretty much it. But I prefer this for maybe people that are starting to get higher on your cars, because you have to always, like, you know how to learn how to switch e-brake and brake at the same time and let go. But as you can see, I've definitely gotten better at drifting, and I'm definitely better from the last time. I've been practicing a lot. But here, let's go to the garage that I was at last time, that I used for the Futo and the Trabak. And also, I bought the Rhapsody, and if anybody took my advice, the Rhapsody is not a very good car. I mean, it's alright. It's not a very good drift car at all. It's something that you want to pretend like you're a drifter, and you want to feel like you have drifts, but you don't actually drift. It just turns and it looks like you're drifting. But this, it's also like how I did right there. I turned and I went too much that way. This, it has such a power kick whenever you power slide into it. You have to like press brake and switch your left cursor or mouse or whatever joystick, and you have to switch it left and right, kind of, not quickly, but kind of fast, and it helps without spinning like that, or like spinning too far that way, or even that way, to the left or right. It doesn't matter. I need to get out of here real quick. But this is definitely a good one. It's also good for, you know, like power sliding or something like that, for taking turns. It's also good whenever you do the speed glitch with the wheelie bar. It's definitely worth it. And I definitely recommend this car. It's decent. It's decent, it's cheaper and I find it a way better car. But the next car I'm gonna bring out, it's more on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, here. So this was the first car. And this is, I think you can buy this on a Sabre Turbo. I think you can actually buy it on Southern. I actually do not know where you can buy this. I actually found this one on the street and I just turned it into mine. But I honestly do not know where you can buy it. Turbo. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know where the Turbo is. Here's the Trevok. But that's also another car. I was looking at the Warner. I stepped around from the Trevok and used the Warner once. And I was in favor with it, but I wasn't too in love with it. But yeah, so this is the Sabre Turbo, and that's my first car. My second car will be one of my personal favorites in a car that I will always enjoy and use for car meets or something like that. And that is the Centennial Classic. The Centennial, let's just say it's a nice car. You can make it a nice car, you can drift good with the car, it's just an all out and good drift car, like speed car I guess you could say, because it has a very good acceleration on top speed, especially with max upgrades on it. I do not believe I have max upgrades on mine, but you can max this thing out and you can make it beautiful. See, I have the matte black and the blue wheels. In this car, if you see right here, it's definitely got that, you know, you gotta stance it type of car. But honestly, you just have to chill out with your, you can hold down gas, but you'd have to do more. You'd only do gas whenever you're doing something like this, like spinning around things. Or let's say you're trying to do a 360. You would turn around, hold R1, and then hold gas and brake at the same time, and you go. Let me see if I can do this right. I'm sorry. You turn, hold, okay, gas. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. But this car is the Centennial. It's 618,000. You can buy it. Here, I'll show you how much it is right now. I'm definitely better with this car. It's more of the speed and drift type of feeling. The Nebula Turbo, I have to get money for that one right there. But you know, that's also a very good one for drifting. I've noticed it's very drifty. But this is the Ubermacht Centennial Classic. It is only 650. And as you can see, the top speed and acceleration are pretty good. And if you look, the braking is not that good. But if you were to get race brakes, it turns it into a race car. But I've noticed if you keep stock brakes, like I have stock brakes, it helps the car. Like cars that have a lower braking, I found out, if you keep them on custom, it keeps them driftier. Like whenever you turn or something, it like drifts, you know what I mean? And like braking and turn, it still goes forward and drifts. So like if you're trying to go here, you brake. Here, I'll show you. If you try to go, you R1 e-brake, brake. And if you want, you can hold and keep tapping both, and like you would have to keep tapping the gas and stuff like that because it's such a fast car. It would just And once you keep that car on the speed, it's... Well, yeah. So this is the second car. Now, the third car is my personal favorite, and you could have actually gotten it for free. That's not the case for me. I actually had sold all of my, well, not all of my cars, some of my cars just to get this car. It's the Scalligan GT, and you could have actually, the day before I bought this, it actually came out for free on the podium. And I have it in my other garage, but let's just say I wasn't too happy about that. It was a waste of money, pretty much. I just could have bought the upgrades and I could have saved all those cars and money, but you know, you just have to give it time. But this car is different. I think it's a Mercedes MLX, I believe. But it's definitely got a kick to it. Like speed-wise, it's definitely got its... It's got its kicks, you know? It's got its flaws, it's got its pros. Its pros, fast. Tail drifting? Oh, that's not what I... Hey, I'm doing a video right now. Can you like mute your mic for a second, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, thank you. No, but this car, it's more... It's more of a, it's a different approach to vehicles. So, what I'm going to do right now is, so that was the Scalligan GT. It's a 1.3. It's, yeah, I'm sure all of you know about that one, but that was the last car, and now this is the car I picked out. It's the Declasse Tulip, and I'm going to be spending under, oh yeah, it's over here, the Vigoro, not the Tulip, the Vigoro. I'm gonna be spending only 50k, pretty much, only spending 50k, and I'm gonna turn it into a drift car that's compared to the Sabre Turbo, but not so much as a power drifter, as you would say. This would be just like the Rune Trabak, I guess you could say, but a cheaper version. I guess that's how you would put it, a cheaper Rune Trabak. But this one, you can find it anywhere. It's cheap, it looks original, and it looks nice. I actually, first time I was gonna pick the Dominator, because that car is a very good drifter. But let's just see how it drifts without any of the regular, without any upgrades on it. It drifts good. Look at that, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent for something I haven't even paid a dime for. I haven't even made this my personal vehicle. This has nothing on this. Not even insurance, no wheels, no bulletproof, no window tints, no color, no rims, nothing. I found it off the street right before this video, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make another drift video. Because I was drifting in the casino lot, and I saw this. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make another video. But yeah, so this is the Declasse Vigoro. Look, I'll even show you. Lost in theft position. Haven't even put this on it. Tracker, it comes on it whenever you put it into the garage. And then full coverage. Now, wow, that's my personal vehicle. So, let's just get into the braking. Race brakes, sport brakes, or street brakes. I like street brakes on my muscle cars. Engine, you don't really need an engine on it in them. Hood, I mean, you want to make it look pretty, I guess. I mean, I guess I can put that, make it look a little prettier. Roll cage, those are decent. I can sell that for, I mean, these, it's not big. Transmission, I mean, suspension, of course. You have to have it at sport, always. Wheelie bar, you don't have to have one. I don't recommend one. Limo, So now, after all of this, just putting some basic looks, helping, engineering, like roll cage, and just a little bit of visuals. Now let's put it in, well, actually, no, I'm not done yet. I have to respray. So I'm going more of a, let's see. I'm gonna go for a original look. So let's ice white. No, let's go for like a midnight blue. That looks decent. No. Let's see. Forest green. That was, I know green. That was my Rune Shabak. Let's go for a dark blue. Let's get a pearlescent. Oh, so you have to have metallic. I know it goes to that one right there. So turbo, you don't need turbo. Transmission or anything, I feel like you would only need level 1 engine. Or like, if anything, level 3. That's it. So I spent about 43,000 on this car. Let's see how it drifts. I'm curious to see. Because I've seen videos on this car of it drifting, and so far I'm just coming out of there and it seems decent. Yeah, that is definitely pretty smooth. I like it. Let's see. So let's, I guess, start. Let's see how it drifts around the corners. That is very smooth. I can see this taking some getting used to. Yes, I can definitely see this, but I can honestly see this car right here being a very, very good style and drift for beginners, I guess you'd say. This would be a very good beginning drift car, and I only spent around 43,000. That's all it takes. 43, and you can do this. That's nothing. I think you can do 2 missions and get 43,000. But let's see how good it is on a... That's decent. Let's see if it does 360 as well. Nah, it doesn't do 360 as well. Well, it kind of gets the job done. No, but I like it. It's pretty decent. So, yeah, so this is the Vigoro. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. And, if I had to buy this car off of San Andreas, just don't do it. I mean, if you want to, this would be a good beginning car, but honestly, if I had to pick of all the cars I had right now, I would have to go with the Sabre Turbo. That car is better than all of this. So, yeah. See you guys later. Whoa. Wait, check your phone for